Please welcome senior partner of Edward Jones and former chair of the St. Louis Regional Chamber, John Bachmann.
Thank you all, and thank you for being so supportive of this wonderful program. It's our tradition at the Arcus Awards to honor regional cooperation, collaboration at the point in the program, at this point in the program, and with contribution from the St. Louis Regional Chamber to help these collaborations. We've previously saluted City Arch River 2015 project, the regional collaboration that helped people Ferguson area as they're healing and rebuilding and moving forward. We're proud to continue this tradition this evening by celebrating the work done by so many in our bi-state region to improve education. I believe that education is our greatest economic asset, and the development of that is critical. It's crucial for the growth of St. Louis. Last month, I wrote a letter to the St. Louis Post-Dispatch where I pointed out that in the wake of the Los Angeles Rams move back to Los Angeles, it generated banner headlines in our paper, and tucked away back in about page 8 is a small article about the fact that Dr. Calvin Adams, the superintendent of the St. Louis Public Schools, was also being recruited to LA to lead their unified school district, which happens to be the second largest in the United States. And it received almost no media attention. Now, the Rams may be going to LA, but I maintain that we retained the most valuable player, Dr. Calvin Adams. As I wrote in my letter to the editor, St. Louis is clearly the winner. For the past 7 years, think about this, Dr. Adams and his team, in partnership with the Special Administrative Board led by Rick Sullivan, have led an incredible turnaround in the St. Louis Public Schools. It's not gone as well noticed as perhaps we should have. Dr. Adams started 1 year after our district had lost its accreditation. He inherited the district with declining enrollment, lagging academic performance, and budget shortfalls. This is no longer the case. Under the leadership of Dr. Adams, the district regained provisional accreditation in 2012, and this year, the district qualified for full accreditation. This is a true testament of the years of positive change. My mentor, Peter Drucker, has often pointed out we spend too much time studying activities and not enough studying results. Folks, these are results. These are hard-nosed results. Since 2007, the graduation rate has improved drastically. When Dr. Adams and the SAB assumed leadership of the district, only 50% of the students were graduating. This past year, 76% of the students graduated from the St. Louis Public Schools. Not only that, but many have gone on to post-secondary programs, including the military, and are beginning the path to a bright future. During this time, the district also increased the number of schools qualified as fully accredited from 12 to 34. Accreditation with distinction was granted to 12 of those schools. In the past 7 years, the district has almost doubled the number of early childhood classroom seats from 1,200 to 2,300. More students for kindergarten, recognizing that the investment in the early years will pay off big for the students and the community in the future. as recently reported in the Post-Dispatch, St. Louis Public Schools showed a 75% growth in points earned between 2013 and 2014, and a 76% growth from 2014 to 2015, more than any other public school district in the state of Missouri. It's clear that despite past challenges, the St. Louis Public Schools are on a fresh course. First and foremost, this is about our children who are applying themselves, the teachers in the classrooms who share their knowledge, the principals who set the tone in each school, and the parents and family members, the leaders who take our place on the stage like this for generations to come. The regional business and civic communities continue to support in many ways, including through the St. Louis Public Schools Foundation, which is led by Valerie Bell as chair, Bob Newmark as vice chair, and Jane Donahue as president. Over the next 3 years, the foundation, always focused on educational success of St. Louis Public School students, will contribute over $11 million of resources to the district's transformation plan. Tonight, it's my honor to present the foundation with a contribution from the Chamber and ask all of you to join me in giving tribute to the work of those who are transforming our St. Louis Public Schools. We're honored to have Dr. Adams, Jane Donahue, Rick Sullivan, Valerie Bell, and members of their boards and teams here with us this evening. Will you all please stand? We'd like for you to join me in recognizing the important, incredible turnaround that's taken place for 25,000 students in our St. Louis Public Schools. It's my strong suspicion that what's been done in the St. Louis Public Schools is going to be studied by city schools around the country. It remains a very difficult challenge, and the kind of progress we've seen is something that we as a community should be proud of. I happen to think, going back to Andy Grove, who was the head of Intel, wrote a book on Only the Paranoid Survive. He said, you know, organizations go for a long time, trends go for a long time, and then something changes it all. And I happen to think that the good work of our St. Louis Public Schools is one of those points where it's called an inflection point, where suddenly all of those trends move in a new direction and in a very encouraging direction. I'd like to do one other thing, and perhaps I'm bragging, but we had a young woman at Edward Jones who's got an advanced degree and was going up the ladder. So we asked her to be our representative on the Cardinal Ritter College Prep School. And she came in about 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, and apologized because she was resigning from Edward Jones so that she could become the president of the Cardinal Ritter School. And we are so proud of her. She's here as well, so let's give her a hand too. Folks, we're moving in the right direction. Now, please enjoy your dinner. We will reconvene with the program shortly. We appreciate, again, your support of the awards that we have and all that they stand for. Thank you.